Happy New Year, gang. Happy New Year, friends. Happy New Year, gang, friends. That didn't work very well. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. I'm back. You all right? I feel like we're going to have plenty of time to catch up in this video, so we'll jump right in and say that this is the new Madame Glam collection. It's called Glam 25. There's one missing because there was a delay with their something. I do know, just can't remember. So there is one missing, but we're going to do something with these. We're going to have a look at them and we're going to do something with them. So we're starting with Winter Mist. I'll show you the names. I'll show you them in the bottles. Then we'll do a little swatcheroo. And then we will do something. This green is kind of a bit like a sea green. I don't know what sea green looks like, but I feel like it looks like that. And this is lovely. Oh, I love this colour. I find it very calming. It's like a lavender, no, like a wisteria. What's the word I'm looking for? Those blue violets, or are they violet? This is why I don't talk about colours, because I don't know what I'm talking about. It looks like what it looks like. I used to have a client that she'd be looking at the colours and she'd hold one of the swatch sticks up, which I have painted with the products. And she'd go, what colour's this? And I'd say, oh, it's called Festive Cherry, for example. She'd go, what sort of colour is it? And after about 5 times of this happening, next year it was probably more than that, when I was comfortable with her and she'd been a regular for a while, I was like, listen, love you, but when you ask me what sort of colour this is, you're looking at it. It is that sort of, that's the colour it is. That's the actual colour. So yeah, I think she was after some kind of description, but I didn't have any to give her. It's this, you're looking at it, it's that colour. This colour, however, is a top coat, a no wipe top coat, and it's beautiful. I forget to use it and then I do use it. We're going through the whole process, so we're going to speed it up and label, just sort of let you a little bit of behind the scenes. Labeling, very exciting process. I said that sarcastically, but I actually really enjoy using my label maker. I don't know, there's just something that makes me feel all, organised, and I've got my shit together. I've got a label maker, You can't be an unorganised person with a label maker. You very much can. But whilst you're using it, you feel organised. And with this, this is the Dymo Letra tag. And if you put the labels on as they are and put the writing so that it's in the middle of the swatch stick, it flaps over a tiny, tiny bit on each side of the stick. So if you just cut one side off and still wanted the text to be in the middle of the pop, you would still have a flappy bit on one side. So I cut a bit off each side. Do it all in one go, so you don't get loads of wastage of the... I've got a whole video on my label maker. I don't know why I'm telling you again, but hang on, breathe. That was like 3 minutes 47 seconds without breathing. You waste a lot of label tape. A lot of the tape, if you do one, print it, because they leave a big gap at either end. So I just write one name, do 2 spaces, write the next name, 2 spaces, next name, and then print it all in one go. It's a tape saver. So we're swatching now. And I think these are good colours for January, because I was thinking, what is January colour-wise? You can't be having like reds and things, like, red reds, because it's sort of, oh, you still got your Christmas nails on. It's definitely not spring. It snowed today. Bloody snowed today. And at the fear of sounding like a complete wuss, kind of made me anxious. Any extreme weather kind of gets me a bit. I'm like, oh great, it's the end of the world, we're all going to die. I'm going to die. So I I felt a bit anxious, so I just hid in my room and put Friends on. and did some colour by numbers on my tablet. Here's some nice colours. It is missing one called, let me have a look quick, Timeless Beige. It's missing, which is a beige. I don't know whether they're going to send it to me or not, but the collection as a whole, you can buy them individually, comes with another one. You can get a whopping, wait, I'll tell you in a minute about the discount code that you already know. That's my hoovering injury, and there, get little blisters from hoovering, only when I do the whole house. It's just I just shouldn't hoover, really. I noticed that these looked a bit familiar, and they're almost matches for a Cateye collection. This Cateye collection is gorgeous. It's like satin. I think one of you said in the comments, so I was trying to describe it, and they said satin. I was like, yes! Satin, almost like a water colour. So I found that they had kind of matching counterparts in Cateye, so let's bring some Cateye into the mix, of course. Oh, and before we start, I'll show you these that they sent me. Perfect silver, perfect gold, and perfect rose gold. So we're going to look at them. They're amazing. And then I noticed after I'd swatched them that the perfect silver is different from the perfect silver that I already have, because I thought I've just got a backup now. Nay, it's different, and I will show you after swatching these the difference. So it's obviously a new formula that they're using for perfect silver. The gold is very bright, very yellow gold. Would have been handy doing Christmas nails. Didn't do many Christmas nails this year, did I? If you're new here and you're wondering why I haven't stopped to breathe and I just keep talking, that's just sometimes how it goes. Some people like it, some people don't. If you do like it, hi gang friend, welcome back. Oh, look at that. Look how opaque that is. One coat. I'm going to do 2 of them all, but look at that for one coat. Oh, it's so pretty. But if you don't like it, I just don't care. Just don't really care. You've probably clicked away by now anyway. What was I talking about? Gold, silver. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, the coat. Oh, rose gold, rose gold. That is it is perfect rose gold. You know, it's not too pink. It's not too gold. It's so gorgeous. So I'm going to do 2 coats of that and top them, and look at look how pretty they are. So the gold one is a different formula. It's a bit more similar to the original perfect silver, but the silver and the rose gold are sparkly, but metallic sparkly. They don't have hollow in them, and they're just so pretty. But I will show you in a sec. I'm just giving them a little close up. I was enjoying just staring at them. The silver. So the new silver is on the left, and the perfect silver that I already had is the one on the right. See how it's changed? So if you've already got perfect silver that's on the right, if you buy it again, it's going to look like the one on the left. I'm guessing they've changed. They've obviously changed something, but that's the newer one. So there we go. That's it on my pasty hand. My word, I'm pasty. It's so freaking cold. Okay, let's begin. We are painting a nail. That's why we're here. It's what we do. Good job. Well done. And then we're going to take its sort of counterpart. I don't know whether they intended that, but it was just seemed to be a perfect match. And we're going to do just some wiggles to make a sort of gap in the middle, kind of an agate. Agate? Should we call it an agate? Like a microwave. And we're going to do a couple of wiggles using this Cateye. I do learn from my mistake and then forget and do it wrong again. But I should have Cateyed the first wiggle and then given it a quick flash. And then Cateyed the second, and then done the second wiggle and Cateyed it. But I was making this up as I went along. So it was, learn as you go. So we're going to bring out the zhuzh. Yay, of course we were going to have some Cateye in the first video of the year. And then cure it. And then I'm going to mat it because of something. My mind has just gone completely blank. I have no idea what I did after this. Matted it. Oh, yes. We're going to take this cup with my old logo on it that I've put some Fairy Up liquid, washing up liquid, dishwashing up liquid. What do other countries call it? Dish soap. Fairy is a brand of dish soap, so it's Fairy washing up liquid. But I would safely say more people say Fairy Up liquid than washing up liquid. What was I? Oh yes, I made some bubbles in some water. And then we're going to fill in the middle bit with the Cateye. Bring out the zhuzh. Don't worry if you've got streaky bits from your brush. It kind of adds to the... Because we're going for the inside of a fancy stone. What are they called? Like minerals. Or just, yeah, something fancy. And then we cured that. And now we're topping just over the Cateye that we've just done. Just using my brush to go up to the wiggles. So we've got some matte Cateye wiggly bits as well, but we're not topping those. Because now, before curing, we're going to... Hurry up. Come the fuck on, Bridget. I watched all 3 Bridget Jones films in my little break. I've watched so many films. I actually made a list. Started to make a list. Don't think I finished it. Of all the films I've watched over the Christmas holiday. It's ridiculous. Right. Topping this. Don't cure it yet. Don't put it in the lamp. Stop. Don't put it in the lamp. Oh, get on with it, woman. Okay. And then we're going to take the bubbles. You don't want to go into the water. I'm starting saying what we're doing next because I'm hoping this hurries up. We're not going into the water. We're just scooping the bubbles off. And I messed this up. It doesn't go very well. And we want to plonk them onto that wet, uncured top coat. And then they all came off. And I was worried that I was smearing the top coat when I'm doing this, but it didn't seem to cause any issues. But as I was making it up as I went along, I thought, oh, just put it in the lamp, see what happens. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. But then we cured it, and look at that. Look, with the like, it's kind of like a dragon skin, but we're going for Agate. So now we're taking rose chrome from Glam. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about the discount code in a minute. And we're going to outline the first 2 wiggles that we did on either side of it. I kind of mess up and go over the jaggedy, the dragon, should we call it the dragon bit? You know, like the scaly bit? The scaly bit. We'll call it that. I kind of go over that so I don't get a very neat line. But I had already tried something. I had already tried 2 things. And they didn't go to plan. So this was this is what it's going to be. If it doesn't look great, it doesn't matter. That was my motto of the day. So we'll outline each side of those and then we'll cure it. Yeah, I found a chrome. I think I showed you these chromes recently. They've got quite a few chrome gel paints now. They're really good. And they're really, really nice to paint with. You can get really crisp, thin lines with them. These aren't that thin, but you can do. There's something about painting with their gel paints. The chromes especially. That is just, I don't know, it's a very nice experience. I highly recommend it. So we've cured those and now we're topping over the chrome lines that we've just done and the Cateye that's in between them. And that will be that, I think. And then we will do the same on other nails with other products, but the same thing. So if all you wanted to know was how to do this bit, I won't be offended if you leave now. I will secretly be a little bit offended. No, I won't really. So that's that. And I really like that glow of the Cateye under the Agate. So that's that one. I'm going to do the same with some other colours now. Yeah, if that's all you wanted to know, there's not really much else that happens. But if you're here just to, you know, catch up, say hello, listen to me ramble on, then stick around. Another Cateye that matches it, and we're going to do the same thing. The nail has been wiped because I did something and either didn't like it or realised I was on the wrong step. But it doesn't need to be wiped at this point. Okay. Am I clear to just... I was going to say, am I clear to just ramble on now? Pretty sure that's what I've been doing up until now anyway. Oh, see here. Cateye, bring out the zhuzh of the first line, give it a flash cure. Just 10 seconds will be enough. And then do the second one. But then... then, as I was adding this one, I then started to edit little bits of the first one. So therefore was kind of, yeah, just being a bit of a wally, and then I completely forgot to do them separate on the next one. I was watching something. What was I watching? I can't remember. I think I was watching something a bit murderous, maybe? I'm not sure. So, how is everybody? Let me get one thing out of the way. Madame Glam. Okay, you can get a whopping 30% off at Madame Glam using the link in the description and the code MISSJO30 all the time, all the live long day, all year, 24/7, 365. You can get 30% off of their products. Make sure you do use the link, because that way they know that you've sort of come via one of my videos maybe, or that, you know, you watch my videos where I'm using their stuff. So it's good for them to know that I'm, you know, sort of sending some traffic to their website, and then I can keep showing you all their new things. I think it's easier to, oh, look at the glow on these cat eyes. How perfect is this Cateye for that background colour? Bananas. It's easier to know, right, listen, Joseph, sort yourself out. It's difficult, I think, when buying things like nail polish, especially online. It's difficult to tell from a website, especially because a lot of the pictures are, you know, graphic pictures of colours. Sometimes it's difficult to tell what it's going to look like when you get it, or how it's going to cover, or, you know, how it's going to, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, paint, I suppose. So it's nice to see things in detail and see things done with them before buying. I'm a very cautious buyer. If I want to buy something, unless it's like a usual thing that I buy all the time, like my hot chocolate, I get it from the same place, the same whatever every time. But when I'm buying something new, I will shop around loads before buying something and try and get a really good idea of what the product, whatever it may be, of what it's like before buying it. So I think videos of nail stuff, really good way to make an informed decision before a purchase. And this one didn't have a green chrome, so I'm using gold. Don't know whether I should have used silver maybe, but I went for gold. And this one, I think I really go over the bumpy bits here, the Agate, on this one. But hey ho, maybe make the original wiggle lines a bit fatter, so that you don't have to paint so close together like this bit here. There's not much of a gap between my two gold lines, but again, it's fine. Rocks, they're minerals, Marie, Jesus. Minerals aren't, you know, perfect, naturally occurring things like this, don't have perfect symmetry or whatever. Oh, sorry if you can hear like a rustling. I've got this plugged in, so it's the power cable. Maybe if I was sat properly at a desk like a professional, but I'm not. I'm in my pajamas lying on the bed, and it is 3:07 in the morning. Didn't go to sleep till, well, I was still awake at 8 o'clock this morning. Struggled to get to sleep, but I feel like that was part of a bigger plan, because the snow made me a bit anxious, you know, just any extreme weather form, unless I'm feeling great, and then I'm like, yay, snow, but most of the time not so much. So maybe the reason I didn't go to sleep until gone 8 this morning was so that I woke up really late today, and therefore had less of the day to feel anxious. I think that's what I like to think. It was all part of a greater plan. So I'm going to carry on doing this the same as the other one. Cured the gold bits, and then topping. Make sure you do top over the chrome bits. Definitely. And then cure it. Oh, and then, such a wally, at this point I thought, why have I not used the sparkly top coat anywhere? What a hooligan. So there's, oh, that glow under the scaly bits. I love it. It gives a real depth, doesn't it? It looks like it's got like a cavernous, like a cave you can go into. I went to start painting, didn't have a nail on the pop. Oh, for goodness sake, Joseph. Painting Cateye caves. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. The top coat, the sparkly top coat. So I incorporate it in the next two. There's only 4 nails on this because the 5th colour would have been the one that didn't arrive in time before she sent me these colours, which I think would have made a really nice one actually, like a beige with a, I'm sure I've got like a goldy nudie cat eye, and then the gold chrome would have looked really nice. The top coat. So after I do this bit, I forgot to do one side of the one wiggly line magneticatize flash before doing the other one, but never mind. Oh look, 50,000 things stick to your magnet. It's very stressful using magnets, I find sometimes. I'm like, oh, you pick it up and literally everything metal in your house is attached to it. You know, pick up a little nail magnet, you've got a frying pan stuck on the end. Dog collar, everything, can opener. Oh, it's one of those things where I could just keep that joke going for hours. Just listing every metal object in the world, you know, next door neighbour's filling. This person hanging off by their teeth. I'm like, excuse me, I'm trying to magneticatize and I'm trying to bring out the zhuzh over here. You need to get your friggin' teeth off my magnet. At least I make myself laugh. So we're going to magneticatize this bit and cure it, and then I'm going to use the sparkly top coat over the middle bit, and oh, that's like water, isn't it? Oh, it's like a pool on holiday. Oh, when I was little we had a villa in Spain, and it was so nice, and you sit by the pool and there'd just be like, there's just a great big mountain behind you. We do have mountains in the UK, but mostly up north, or all up north maybe. So just being somewhere and there just being a mountain, there's just a mountain. Oh, I was amazed. It was just amazing. How the bloody hell am I talking about mountains in Spain? Oh yeah, that blue looks like pool water. It's 3 a.m, okay? I'm allowed. And I've hardly spoken to anyone all day. Well, I've spoken to Dexter, that's about it. And myself. So I'm taking this sparkly top coat and going over the cat eye, just a thin layer of it. And then we're going to cure that. You could try bubbling, using the bubble mix on that and curing and then being done, because it is a no wipe top coat. But I didn't. And it was the sort of thing where I thought I could try it, but if I don't like it, I'm going to have to start this nail again. And even though this is a quick, easy design, you know, nothing has to be perfect in this. Look at my professional zooming out, just lifting up the device. I just couldn't be bothered to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. So we then topped again. So we cured the sparkly top coat, then topped that bit again, and we're putting the bubbles on the clear no wipe top coat. And then on the first two, the red and the, oh, look at that with the glitter. Yes. Yeah. Have I already done glitter on another one? I feel like maybe I have already done this. I'm just talking over it, wasn't paying attention. We're using another chrome. This is a, did it say lilac? I think it said lilac, but it's kind of like a steel, like a blue lilac steel. And, oh, for crying out loud. Oh yes, so the first two, I really hope it's just the true gang friends left, because anyone else is going to find me insufferable in this video. The first two, because I hadn't put the glitter over the Cateye in the middle, I thought, how can I add it without getting rid of the Agate? Because if you crinkle clear and then you put clear on top of it, you're going to lose all the crinkles, because you're just making them invisible. So I decided to pat into some of the glitter top coat that I've got on my palette and just try and dab on some bits of glitter. And the green one especially has lost some of its scales from doing that, because putting clear on clear is making them invisible, the scaly bits. But I wanted them all to have a bit of glitter on, so that's why when we look at them all at the end, the red and the green one have all the sort of burgundy, and the green one have lost some of their scaly bits, but it's okay. I've never really been a fan of this sort of design. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of just sort of plonked on stuff. But I think it looks quite nice. Wait, is the background matte? Oh yeah, matte the background. Oh, there we go with some glitter. Does it detract from the scales? I think it might do a little bit. But I just figured, let's try and get all of the things in there. Oh, I hadn't already done the glitter. We've got one more to go. Sorry. I'm still not finished. I hope you all had, this is very late in the video to be saying this, I do apologise. I hope you all had a really lovely Christmas and New Year. What did I do on Christmas Day? Oh, I had one of my brothers and his partner and my mum and dad here. And Dexter Dog, of course. He was wearing a bow tie. And then Boxing Day, I was by myself. Just me and Dex, which was quite nice. That's when my film binge began, and then I've just spent, up until maybe a couple of days ago, the entire time just in pyjamas. No joke, pyjamas for over a week. Clean, fresh ones. I wasn't wearing the same pyjamas for a week. Watching films, either in my room or mostly in the front room, living room, whatever you call yours. What do you call yours? We call it a front room because it's always been at the front of the house. But even if it wasn't at the front of the house, I think I'd still call it a front room. The living room, the lounge. Watching films. Watching so many films. Do you want to hear my list? I would like to know in the comments, just because I'm nosy, I would like to know what you all got for Christmas. Did you get any nail stuff for Christmas? What did I get? I got a bottle of, it's over there, Black Opium, which is it by? I'm trying to read, I haven't got my glasses on. Oh, it's YSL, Black Opium perfume. I got, I've got some earrings coming that I wanted from Thomas Sabo, but my mum informed me on Christmas Day that they won't be arriving with her until sometime in January. I got the new Richard Osman book because I love him, and I got a little House of Games thing, Richard Osman House of Games sort of little game. What else did I get? Money. I got a jokey present, which my mum thought was a joke. Was not a joke. It was 2 packs of Lebkuchen hearts, which are just, I love them so much. I've eaten so many of them this Christmas. So it may have been a joke or, a silly present, but I very much appreciated that. What else did I get? Oh, it's really bad that I can't remember, isn't it? I don't know. I stopped making a list of what I got when I was younger. I wish I had, though. Imagine every year having a list of what you've got every single year, even as a grown-up. The list gets shorter the older you get, doesn't it? But that's okay. Don't want for much, really. Just expensive perfume, please. And chocolate. Yeah, let me know what you got. Did you get any nail stuff? I bought myself one of those. You remember when I did that live recently with Rosie and I was trying to stamp with gel? I bought myself one of those lamps that's also a stamper, which will also be good for anything that doesn't sit flat, stickers or whatever, and then curing them on like that. Although stickers you don't need to cure on, but so I will do a video for stamping with and filling in the stamp with gel polish. I'll do that soon. Rosie's with me again this weekend. She said, oh, can we go live? Oh, look at that purple with the glitter. That's gorgeous. And then we've got a purple chrome. So see how it looks all silver because all the pigments sunk to the bottom, and then boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. She said, oh, can we go live? And I said, well, we can if I'm in the mood. But we have to have something to do. We can't just mess about. Nobody wants to sit and listen to us piss about doing and achieving nothing, really. And she's not really into nails or that sort of thing. So, yes, I am somewhat heartbroken over that. But she is 12 and a half. So she's very much at the teenage point now where nothing, you're not allowed to express an interest in anything. You don't like anything, don't want your picture taken. Smiling is, smiling is relatively forbidden, and she just wants to sit on her phone all the time. But I have said to her, phone usage will be at a minimum. I just don't like her sat there on TikTok all the time. I didn't have that. What did I do? Made up games, did silly things. So there's a chance we'll go live this weekend, but maybe you could give me some ideas if there's anything you want to see on a live, if we do go live. Has my enthusiasm waned somewhat? I think it's just because my throat's getting a bit dry. I promised myself, right, do the voiceover and then you can get hot chocolate. And I think there's a few after 8s left, so I'll eat those as well. That's going to be my prize for doing some work. Right, this is the last one. So we are topping over our matte Cateye bits and the chrome, making sure we do cover all the chrome. I was going to read you the list of films that I started, wasn't I? Okay, The Age of Adeline, Beauty and the Beast, the one with Emma Watson, Love Actually, Toy Story 3, Die Hard, only because I'd never seen it. It was alright, not my kind of film. Toy Story 4, The Notebook, The Time Traveller's Wife, It Ends With Us, Dear Santa, 65, that's good. Did I fall asleep before the end? Can't remember. Bridget Jones' Diary, A Flight Before Christmas, Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason, Bridget Jones's Baby. Oh, look at that. That was from the palette. All the colours with the glitter on. Thought that was quite pretty. And then I stopped making a list, but I have watched several films since then and several before then in the lead up to Christmas. Any Christmas film that's on, I am there. The cheesier, the better. And this is all of them. I don't know whether the flash on. I'm not sure. I think so. So you see how the green ones on, and they're all getting their bit to the left in the flash. The green one's lost some of its scales where I've tried to put some glitter on them. But that is them. I think they'd make a cool set to have one in each colour. I think that would look really cool as a set. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you are and how your Christmas was. I really do love to hear from you, and I read all your comments. So like, comment and subscribe. I appreciate you being here so much. I'll be back soon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.